Well, I had another free pick winner in the NFL last night as I had the San Francisco 49ers minus 3.5 as they covered, and they did so in wire to wire fashion. So, since week three, folks, NFL free pick videos right here at Wager Talk TV, now 12-1. And I got another free pick winner going in this video as I have the game between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Las Vegas Raiders. And before I get to my pick and analysis on that game, just a couple friendly reminders, folks. I enjoy all of your comments. I encourage all your comments. You have every right to disagree with me in a respectful manner, which 99% of you, that's the way you do it when you do it. But, last night, a lot of people disagreed with me on San Francisco, and that's okay. That's your prerogative. But by the same token, folks, I'm 12-1 since week three with these free pick videos. I went 5-1, 5-1-1 the last 2 weeks on NFL Sundays, and a lot of good things for myself right now in terms of making you guys a lot of money, and that's a good thing. In any event, don't forget, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, to take a second to do so. It's absolutely free. Just click that subscribe button below. And while you're at it, go into your YouTube settings and click on that alert notification bell. You'll be notified immediately upon any of our free content going up on our great channel, which is Wager Talk TV. Also, folks, there's a like button. That's for me, and that's for you. And what you could do for me is hit that like button just as a small token of your appreciation for the time, work, and effort I put into bringing you a quality podcast each and every day. And folks, trust me, if there was a like button that I could swing back to you, I would, because I appreciate each and every one of your support throughout the course of the last 7 months here at Wager Talk TV. All right, let's get to the meat and potatoes. And that is the game between Pittsburgh and Las Vegas. Right now, the Pittsburgh Steelers are a 3-point road favorite, and the total in this game is 36.5. Well, the Raiders are coming off a 34-18 loss at Denver. That game probably is a little bit deceiving in terms of the final score. And why I say that is the Raiders outgained the Broncos in that game 340 to 289. However, they shot themselves in the foot with a -3 turnover differential. And one of the big turnovers in that game that really hurt the Raiders' chances and made this score look a lot more lopsided than it really was a 105-yard interception return for Denver, which amounts to a 10 to 14-point swing, depending on how if they would have got a field goal or touchdown on that drive. That happened inside the Denver 10-yard line. So that can turn a lot of games around, and certainly is a very difficult occurrence to overcome for the team it goes against. The Raiders have yet to lose two in a row this year. I know it's early, but they're 2-3 right now. And, if you go back to last year, the Raiders have gone 4-0 straight up in ATS in their last four following a loss. And that includes 2-0 straight up in ATS this year. And both of those wins following a loss came as underdogs. So they're in the underdog role again. So they're pretty familiar with being an underdog off a loss, and they've succeeded the first two times around, winning at Baltimore as a 9-point underdog. And also, let's see here. I can't recall the other one off the top of my Cleveland Browns. They beat the Cleveland Browns as a dog at home as well. The Raiders will also be playing with revenge, as they lost each of the last two seasons to Pittsburgh, losing to the Steelers 13-10 on the road back in 2022, and then 23-18 last year. So two very close games. Raiders coming off a loss and playing with revenge, and that seems like a very enticing situation to go with the home underdog here. And also, since last season, since the start of last season, the Raiders have gone a respectful 7-4 straight up at home, and that includes a very profitable 7-3-1 against the spread in those games. Now, this is a Pittsburgh team that started out the season 3-0, but they lost two very close games in their last two, at Indianapolis 27-24. And then last Sunday night, they lost to Dallas at home 20-17. And both of those games, they were a favorite. Now, here's the thing. There's a very small sample size with that type of situation that's coming up on Sunday for Pittsburgh. NFL away favorites of -1.5 to -5.5, which Pittsburgh is -3, that are coming off back-to-back straight up favorite losses. And they're facing an opponent like the Raiders that's coming off a loss by 13 points or more. Those away favorites in that exact situation, like I said, not a big sample size, but they're 0-5 straight up in ATS since 2008. And the underdogs won all 5 of those games outright by an average of 8 points per game. I'm going to go with the Las Vegas Raiders here, plus the 3 at home over the Pittsburgh Steelers. Some more stuff I would hope that you would hang on and pay attention to, because right now at Wager Talk, for all of us, all the great handicappers there, including myself, and I'm very biased. I hope you purchase this package for me. Normally, it's $2.99 for a 30-day all-access pass, which would include any pick we put out in any sport over a 30-day window. And it's still $2.99. But what they're telling us now is Wager Talk says if you get it, you can get an additional 30 days for just $99 more. That amounts to around $3 a day, somewhere in that area. So right now, you could get a 60-day pass from myself, Ross Benjamin, and everybody else for just $398, folks. That amounts to a little over $6 a day. And you can go right to my direct link. You'll see it below, wt.buzz/RB. As a matter of fact, check out all my subscription plans because things have gone awfully well for me of late. As a matter of fact, since September 29th, 17-7 in all sports, over a $3,000 net profit. I have a 4% college football best bet going on Saturday in the Vanderbilt and Kentucky game. My college football 4% best bets, folks, 10-0 with my last 10. And speaking of college football, since December 3rd of 2022, I'm 104-69, 60% with my college football premium picks over at Wager Talk, and that's good for a net profit of $9,082, and that ranks number 1 at Wager Talk in terms of money earned in college football during that course of time. And that's a feather in my cap, folks, because there's a lot of great handicappers over at Wager Talk, and I certainly am humbled by that. NFL last 2 Sundays, as I touched upon, 5-1-1, including last Sunday where I had a 4% top play on the New York Giants plus 6.5, and they won outright 29-20 at Seattle. So a lot of good things happened in Major League Baseball postseason, by the way. 5-2 so far this year, 18-13 the last 2 seasons in last 2 years, I should say, in Major League Baseball postseason picks. And that's good for a profit of over $1,700, folks. So winning across the board, invest long-term with me. It's a small investment to make a lot of money. Until the next time, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give me a like. Take care and God bless, folks.